Stolen by Markkanen. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. And it's LaVine in at the 3 spot.
And really, this is Markkanen's greatest weapon, a three-point sniper with impressive range.
And here's Dragic after the three-pointer from Lauri Markkanen. Pass to Winslow. And Waiters has it in the corner. Shoots over Markkanen. Chicago grabs the miss. LaVine's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Miami trailing. Outside Dragic. The pass to Whiteside. Over Lopez. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Here's Dragic from outside. Dunn with some nice D. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Dunn misses.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Picked away. Here's Harrison. Markkanen passes to Lopez. And again, Chicago turns it over. And the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Josh Richardson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Dion Waiters. And the Bulls making a change also. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Harrison. Dragic against Dunn. Dragic finds Whiteside. And that one, good. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for Miami.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's LaVine. Pass to Dunn. Now Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
This is why they go to Markkanen, because he welcomes the chance to take big-time shots.
Here's Olynyk, 20 feet out. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 18 points just in the second half. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Winslow against LaVine. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Markkanen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Markkanen's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. Passed away. Lays it up off the glass.
And you know they're going away when it gets tight. Fantastic at sinking big shots.
Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Dunn dishes to Markkanen, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Oh, I mean, what a time to turn it over. I mean, if this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that.
Here's Dragic. 1:07 left in the fourth. On the wing, Winslow. To take the lead. Money!
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Goran Dragic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He said, guys, this is where legends are made. I know you want it more than them. And it's time for you to show it on the floor. I need loose balls crashing the boards and D. This is for all the marbles. Let's get it done.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Oh, yeah, you bet. I mean, they got to get points on every single possession.
Now here's Levine. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the veteran Wade, I mean, as this guy get old, he continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time. Well, they can breathe easy now thanks to those free throws. They won't have to sweat this one out.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. And again, no good by Chicago. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off as well, so he misses both. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Outside, Porter. And stolen by Whiteside. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, congrats on the win. What is your outlook on the rest of this series?
Well, it's going to be a tough series. It's going to be one of these series that's going to go down to, who gets stops, who take care of the ball and who rebounds. So, it's going to be a tough series, and, but we up for the building.
Well, you got off to a great start. Thanks, Dwayne. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later. And so here is New York. 7-point differential. Jordan kicks to Moutier. Now the pass to Dotson. Hezonja on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hezonja's got 9 points now in just the second half.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
They've got Drummond. Pachulia is out there with Griffin. Then it's John Lure, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. And a fast break now for New York. Pass to Dotson. Over Lure. Dotson gets the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Detroit lead.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
Drummond in the post. He's against Jordan. Right at the free throw line. Robinson pulls it in.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their number one option as they look to close this game out.
Here's Dotson. We're covering. Dotson gets the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That'll be his second foul of the game. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Detroit. Luke Kennard comes in for Lure. Lonley's checked in for New York. Now here's Drummond. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
You know, you have to be an absolutely tireless worker to rack up 20-plus boards.
Vonleh with it, defended by Griffin. Here's Mudiay. Here's Dotson. A miss that time would have put him up.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just one in the first.
From 12 feet out, Jackson misses.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Jackson. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Look, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Kennard. Here's Griffin. The feed to Drummond. Back to Griffin. To end the cold streak, and the layup is good. Griffin's got 27.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Wow, Mudiay unafraid in a big moment. Big-time delivery.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. Griffin goes in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well done that time. He is a player you can always count on in a situation like that.
Ball's knocked loose. Dotson the pass to Mudiay. He kicks it to Vonleh. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Jackson finds Griffin. lets a floater go. Here's Drummond. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Hezonja, the pass to Dotson. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit leading by 3. From the stripe. Yes!
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Vonleh. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against New York.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
Yeah, they have to be feeling a little bit more comfortable after the free throws add to their lead.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Shooting 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time. And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now, Clark. You think there's enough time?
New York again turning it over. "36 seconds left in the fourth. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Over Moutier. Here's Drummond. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Dotson the pass to Hezonja to end the run. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much with Blake Griffin. Now, Blake, you guys look very strong tonight. What do you think this team's potential is this season?
I think the sky's the limit. And everybody believes, everybody buys in, everybody fights every night. So I think the sky's the limit. But at the same time, not getting too high, not getting too low. Making sure we come out and execute our game plan every night.
You are just a mass of cliches, aren't you? Congrats, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone. Beal against Bazemore. And Beal kicks to Wall. To take the lead. Young trying to break free. Misses the layup.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
On the court for Atlanta. Over on the wings, it's Bazemore and Prince. Carter out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Young in at the 1 spot. Here's Wall. Following the basket by Trae Young. Wall finds Ariza. Back to Wall. The shot. That's good from Beal on the assist from Wall. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the fourth quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
Bazemore against Beal. And Bazemore kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bazemore for 3. Washington with the rebound. Outside Beal. Here's Bryant. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Down low to take the lead. And Portis with the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Wall against Young. And right on target. Good. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And the shot is good. And that's 11 points for Wall.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up. Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
Top of the key, Bryant. Another shot. Ariza passes to Beal. To the middle. The kick out to Bryant. Wall finds Portis over Carter, and he can't bank that one in. And here's Prince outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 3.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Ariza against Prince. Ariza dishes to Beal. Shoots over Bazemore. Rebounded by the Hawks. Dedmon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Prince. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Beal from long range. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bazemore passes to Young. It's tipped.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
And Washington making a change here. Parker's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Collins checked in for Carter. Wizards on D. They trail by 3. Dedmon buries it from about 10 feet away.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Beal taking his time here. Outside, Wall. And the pass to Portis. And stolen by Bazemore. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Beal with the steal. Here's Parker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Parker drops them both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
To the inside, and finished off by Collins.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Parker. Ariza kicks the Wall. And another miss by Washington.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
He gets that one. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Ball against Young. From about 19 feet, Collins. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big-time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And here's Atlanta. 6-point lead. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
They grab their own miss. Dedmon kicks to Young. The Hawks again can't hit. And the Wizards with possession. Ariza finds Wall from deep three-point range, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Great fundamentals on the boards. Can't see enough of this. Too many guys just tried to crash in at the last moment.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Randall with the bucket. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Now for Greg Anthony. Here's Randall. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. And it's Ingram at the 3. That's the Laker 5. And it's no good. 3rd time he's missed in 9 shot attempts.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge. And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Johnson, he's checked in for Shaq Diallo. Ingram passes to McGee, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. LeBron, good.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
Now here's Payton. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Ingram. Here's Payton. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Ball with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Randall. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Holiday. And it's 8 points for Stanley Johnson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
And here's Randall after LeBron James hitting the 3. A floater. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers trail. Floats it up for James. That evens the score.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Here's Johnson following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Randall. From down in the low post, it goes. Randall's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The drive by James. That one drops for him. James has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Randall. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
That free throw good from Randall.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from McGee.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Julius Randle.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
2 points. That one goes.
And, Okafor is a big-time performer. I mean, he commands the ball when his team needs a bucket. I like that.
James finds McGee. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. Randall passes to Holiday. Misses from close range.
And that layup is usually going in, especially when the defense is as lazy as that. Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. Payton outside. Here's Okafor. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
Really excellent recognition by Okafor to catch the defense napping. He has to be feeling really quite invincible right now, especially when he's nailing that catch-and-shoot jump shot of his.
That one falls.
Huge bucket to take the lead on one of his patented finishes there. Just a couple more of those, and they'll be in the driver's seat as this game goes down the stretch.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Now, here's Ball.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up? Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
James against Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McGee with it, and it's Johnson picking him up.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing them deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
And so timeout taken by Alvin Gentry. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. Oh, no good.
You know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Pelican 5 right now. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Randall, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. Count it.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
The Pelicans trail. And Holiday, here we go. Double team on Holiday. Here's Okafor, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I like the fact that Okafor has worked tirelessly on making his shot fake effective. Well, it's a beautiful thing to see when he gets the defense to commit and to know the kind of work he put into making that shot fake work for him.
Ball dishes to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. The shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Yeah, cashing in close. Caldwell Pope showing you there. He's more than just a jump shooter.
To the paint. And Okafor slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's James. Passes to Caldwell Pope. Inside, Kuzma. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They get the rebound. And it's Okafor missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. In the corner, it's James. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Johnson. Now Payton to the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's the dish to McGee. Over Okafor. Over Johnson. And that one's good. James. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Randall. And stolen by Kuzma. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Well, you've got to be attentive around Kuzma. You can't be casual. He's excellent at gambling appropriately and coming away with steals.
And so here is New Orleans. Outside Holiday. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Tipped away.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Johnson surveying the floor. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Davis. Shoots over McGee. And it's Davis missing. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in OT. They'd love to keep that percentage right where it is. And stolen by Payton. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Davis up top, guarded by McGee. Stolen by McGee. James left side. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. James has got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Lakers.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big gun. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters,
really looking like this was a pick-em game. Overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
And, you know, he was really important today. Integral, taking and making shots time and time again.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Free throw good, James.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Bullock. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now here's Rondo. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Rondo. And that's now 37 points for LeBron.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
No good from Clark.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Here's LeBron. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a one-point game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The first free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Sexton in for Kevin Love. So he gets them both.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Nance. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's John Henson, and it's Osman in at the three. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Nance. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding them.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Shot from 12. He gets it in there. Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Osman kicks to Sexton. Passes to Nance. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Walker. And a missed layup.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's blocked.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Charlotte moving it around. Zeller passes to Lamb. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Kid Gilchrist finds Walker. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Osman. Feeds to Henson. That one good for 2.
Now, this is where he should operate. Henson has developed his skills, but has limited range.
Hornets leading by 3. Right side to Walker. Hernangomez kicks to Lamb. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of score.
It's deflected. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Henson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the call will be against Hernangomez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Love's checked in. Nance passes to Osman. Clarkson surveying the floor. He nails it. And we're tied up. Clarkson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Cavs. Walker with it. To the paint. Shots good by Hernangomez. Hernangomez has got 4 points this quarter.
And Hernangomez looking pretty comfortable in that situation.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Out to Nance. Over in the corner, Osman. Dishes it to Love. 4 on the shot clock. And no good that time. Great D that time from Batum. Charlotte shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Walker. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Love in the post. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Nance. Back to Osman. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. And it's Osman missing.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Clarkson up top, covered by Lamb. Love against Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Sexton the pass to Love. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And they pick up 2.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Going to the line, Kemba Walker. That's good from Walker. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Clarkson kicks to Love. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist. The Hornets shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Charlotte.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Walker.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Lamb. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hornets lead by 13.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Walker taking his time here. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive. And boy, did he make them pay.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
Mwaba kicks to Dellavedova. No good from outside. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. No good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Tony, what was going good for you offensively tonight?
I think the ball movement was great tonight, but I think the main thing for us is to play great defense. Defensively, we have to be at our best, and everybody has to help, and I think tonight we did a great job.
Really got it going when you needed to. Thanks, Tony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. The pass to Teague. Towns, high post. Over Valanciunas. Shot is good in the Memphis lead. Lead's cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Towns.
Strange game for him. Barely made any. Noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Teague out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wright. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Teague. Pass to Rose. Doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
His struggles this quarter continue. D's done a good job.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Over in the corner, Conley. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 22.
This has been a strength of Conley's throughout his career. A spot-on three-point shot.
Teague dishes to Towns. Pass to Gibson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
14 fouls.
Timberwolves on defense. 6-point game. Memphis moving it around. Conley with it. Picked up by Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Rose passes to Teague. Gibson against Jackson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish. Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Conley scanning the floor. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Another miss by Conley. Gibson finds Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Well, that's a nice look, recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
Teague against Conley. Inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Conley. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 2. 1:07 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, guys, this is where legends are made. I know you want it more than them, and it's time for you to show it on the floor. I need loose balls, crashing the boards, and D. This is for all the marbles. Let's get it done.
Thank you, David. Anderson right side. Here's Valanciunas. Changes up. Yes, and the foul. That one is on Towns.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And the Timberwolves with possession. They trail by 3. T kicks to Rose. Back to T. On the wing, Wiggins. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Kevin, that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
And Derrick Rose, accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument could be made for either case.
Wiggins, no good that time. Bradley with some nice D. And now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that's what I call cool under fire. Those should be the nails in the coffin.
From deep, Rose, that one misses. And so the Grizzlies take the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Doncic out there with Porzingis. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Cauley Stein. And it's all evened up. And so here is Dallas. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Now here's Doncic to the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Misses off the right iron.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's the teardrop. Count it. Good. Porzingis has got 23 points.
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
Now, here's Fox. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Free throw good, Fox.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Pass to Powell. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle, Porzingis with the steal. From 17 feet out. Doncic, no good. A pass to Fox. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Offline with his 3.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Inside, Doncic. Sacramento grabs the miss. And the pass to Fox. Shot from 12. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Here's Brunson, and he makes that one.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Cauley-Stein, healed outside. Shoots the 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside, and it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. And now it's up to 25 points for Porzingis. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Dave Yeager went over with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Dallas calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
It's stolen by Bagley. In the corner, it's Hield. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Here's Brunson. He kicks it to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Hield. Over Hardaway. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Porzingis. Count the basket. Porzingis has got 27 points.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Here's Cauley-Stein. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. Here's Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. And the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Dallas.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
They've got to be willing to step up. And when it's this close, you just can't let them get easy buckets. Make them feel you a bit.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by De'Aaron Fox.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Here's Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Porzingis. Bagley with the rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Very hard to contend with a player with the size and touch and well-rounded offensive game that Kristaps Porzingis has.
And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. .36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Doncic with it. Poke loose. And another turnover for the Kings.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, they have to be feeling a little bit more comfortable after the free throws add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They trail by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Farrell looking around. Second chance shot. Bielitsa with the bucket.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Please don't try to play us.
Towns against Valanciunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Parsons comes in for Jackson. And it's Avery Bradley in for Mike Conley. Luol Deng is checked in for Minnesota. Jones comes in for Derrick Rose. They've got Wright. Rab is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Noah. And it's Bradley in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And so Wright nails both of them. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 22. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Now here's Jang. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
That free throw, good from Jang. And Jang drops them both. Memphis leading by 20.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round.
for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Conley.
How about the rhythm he got into tonight? Unstoppable at the offensive end. And the coach was smart. He kept calling his number.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in.
You know, throughout his career, Taj Gibson has proven to be a valuable role player. Pretty good on both ends of the floor. Can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Wright. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Noah. Yep, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
And Jang gets it to go.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still a loss.
They could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
And he makes the first.
Derrick Rose, the former Memphis Tiger, has a great combination of speed and athleticism.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Jones against Wright. Brooks, the pass to Noah. Here's Parsons. The shot off that time. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. Nice win tonight. What was your team's attitude coming into the game?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, you know, we just got to keep fighting and get as many W's as possible.
Well, the trend line is looking good so far right now, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. Zizic out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Nance. And it's Osman in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often.
Osman, the pass to Love. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now, there's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Stauskas is checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Sexton in for Ante Zizic. The Hornets also with a sub. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. Now here's Parker. Pass to Walker. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Stauskas kicks to Sexton. The pass to Love. Clock at 6. From deep. The shot by Sexton, no good. Charlotte trailing. From deep, Walker nailed from three-point land. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Stauskas. Nance passes to Stauskas. Now Sexton. Back to Stauskas. Love dishes to Sexton. Over Parker. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. That's tipped. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Sexton, the pass to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
Parker finds Hernan Gomez. The Cavaliers pull it in. Nance has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The shot by Knight, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Parker. And the Hornets miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. To the inside. And that one's good. Osman's got 8 points in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Parker scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And Tony Parker does it again. My.
Sexton kicks to Knight. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Up against Kid Gilchrist. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. That'll be his second foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Osman kicks to Dellavedova. Oh, Nance in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Walker. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And Hernan Gomez looking pretty comfortable in that situation.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Love outside. Back to Dellavedova. Now here's Sexton. D right on him. Osman. Good on the triple. Osman's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're up by 1. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And it's time for an injury report.
Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
Appreciate that, D.A. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Now Smith, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Smith in the posts to tie it up. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
Sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, a solid trip to the line there to help extend the lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Definitely. Everything has to happen perfectly just to give them a chance.
Love can't hit. And he commits the intentional foul.
Tristan Thompson.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Smith kicks to Zizic. Pass to Stauskas. To the left wing. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. Trifecta!
Oh, no surprise. It's Dellavedova stepping up big.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later. Bielitsa passes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
On the floor for Sacramento. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Porzingis and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And he gets it back. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they could lose every one of them.
Now, here's Fox. Cauley-Stein in the post, defended by Nowitzki. They get it back. Basket counts. Bielitsa's got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento leading by 5. And here is Fox. It's tipped. Here's Cauley-Stein. Back to Fox. On the wing, Hield passes it to Cauley-Stein. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porzingis. That misses off the backboard.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in-the-gym range, if anybody has that.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Porzingis finds Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Fades. Goes back up. Got a hand on it.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge. And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Count that bucket. And now a 7-point Kings lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Doncic. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Here's Fox. Over Porzingis. Here's Bagley. And he banks in the layup. Bagley's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Brunson. Kicks it to Doncic. The pass to Powell. Hardaway with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Pass to Porzingis. Fade away. And the shot is long. Sacramento leading by 6. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hardaway for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
That's a 2 from Hield. And again, it's Sacramento converting. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 8. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Now Hield. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Bagley with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis over Bagley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes both free throws. Sacramento leading by 8. Here's Cauley Stein, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Dallas gets called for the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's Fox. Can't hit from the elbow.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot. And Powell, unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're ahead by 4. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hield. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Mavericks making a switch here. Barea checked in, so the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On defense, Sacramento. Barea with a wide open look. Here's Porzingis. He goes up again. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Greg, I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Bounce pass Barea. Porzingis kicks to Barea. Lets the 3 fly. Cauley Stein grabs the board. And an intentional foul right there. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. So it's Sacramento picking up the win, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.